My 50-year-old brother went from 0 subscribers to 17,000 in just 3 months using methods that I'm about to share with you today. And YouTube's new hype feature is great and all, and we will go over that because it does help small channels get visibility through voting. But what if I told you that there are 5 better methods right now? Methods that don't require you to hope for other people to hype your content. Methods that put you in complete control of your channel's growth trajectory. And I've tested these recently with my brother's channel as well as several other small creators that I work with. And the results speak for themselves every single time. So here are the 5 methods that actually work on YouTube for small channels right now in 2025. And if you appreciate me making these types of videos, let me know by gently tapping that like button, and let's jump into the video right now. All right, so for the first method, let me tell you about a massive opportunity that everyone is missing, and that is targeting older demographics. So 96% of people aged 18 to 29 own smartphones, but only 61% of people over 65 have a smartphone. That's a 35-point difference right there. However, that gap is closing fast every single year. 95% of people aged 30 to 49 own smartphones right now, and 83% of people aged 50 to 64 also have smartphones. Now, here's what's interesting about older viewers. They're less likely to just scroll to kill time. Only 32% use platforms to fill spare time. Compare that to 40% of younger users who do. And people aged 39 to 64 shop online more frequently. 41% made an online purchase in the last week, and that's higher than 39% of younger shoppers. Oh, and did I mention that 80% of the wealth in the United States is owned by 50 and older? And people in general like to watch content from other people like them. And that's exactly why channels with older people are blowing up, because there's a massive demand for content from people who are older, and their audience has a lot of free time and they like to watch content on YouTube, but there's not a lot of supply of people making that content. And that's why channels like M&J Metal, for example, post a video about making pickle Pepsi at home, and the video got over 500,000 views in just 7 days. And with this one video, they completely blew their channel up. And the videos generated thousands of dollars. And it's not just him. Bernard Albertson uploaded a video called An Old Man's Advice, where he sat in his chair and he recorded himself talking, and he gave advice to the younger generation in one video. And that single video earned an estimated $149,000. Then a year later, he did the exact same thing. He recorded another video with the same title, An Old Man's Advice. And the second video earned $86,000. So both of these channels recorded videos with what looked like was a potato, right? It wasn't even a good camera or anything like that. It probably was an old phone camera. And yet it didn't matter. Why? Because of supply and demand. If you're 40 and older or 50 and older, there's a lot of people who want to watch content from someone like you, but there's not a lot of people out there making that content. And with Bernard Albertson, if he makes one video per year, that probably covers his entire living expenses. Now, let's go back to my 50-year-old brother, Zach. My brother's been in the trades for almost 30 years. And one day during vacation, he asked me a question. He said, "Hey bro, how can I earn money without straining my body?" And of course, I told him that he could try YouTube. And he agreed, even though he's not tech savvy at all, he's not good on camera, and he didn't know much about YouTube. But he was willing to put in the work and give it a try. And he was also willing to follow my instructions exactly. So I helped him set up his channel the right way and create his very first video. And the funny part is, he was so monotone when he was reading the script that people thought that his first video was AI generated. They thought he was fake because he was so stiff while reading the script. But that same video blew up, getting 138,000 views in 30 days, and it now has well over 750,000 views. And we got him monetized within 1 month of posting. And 29 days after that first video was uploaded, he had his first $214 day, which is about a $78,000 a year run rate. And recently he had a $447 day, and that's a $160,000 a year run rate. Oh, and he's also making money from affiliate sales too. So he will very likely hit 6 figures in his very first year posting on YouTube. Now, if you want to know my exact methods, if you're confused about the niche or the ideas or how to make YouTube videos in a sustainable way that doesn't take a ton of your time, and you want to figure out exactly how I made my brother's channel successful, then join my live training this Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. All right, quick break. This Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, I'm hosting a free live workshop called How to Finally Make Money from YouTube.com in 2026. If you've been struggling to find your YouTube niche, or you don't want to spend months or even years building a channel around something that isn't profitable or just doesn't work for you in general, then this workshop is for you. Because for everyone who shows up live, I'll be giving away the Hidden Niche Finder 2.3. This is the most advanced version of my GPT-powered niche validation tool yet, and it's designed to help you instantly test and uncover profitable YouTube niches before you invest your time, money, and effort into the wrong one. And it's the most refined, data-driven version so far, and I'll be giving it away completely free, but only during this live live workshop. So attend the free live workshop by clicking that link down the description and the pinned comment below to grab it. You'll also be able to ask me questions live, so I look forward to meeting you. Oh, and just a heads up, this will be probably one of the last times I'll be giving away a version of the niche validator for free. So make sure you click that link and show up to the workshop. Make sure you put it in your calendar, and I look forward to seeing you there. Now back to your regularly scheduled programming. Okay, so the second new way that small channels are blowing up is utilizing AI effectively. Now, I just wanna be very clear here. There are ways of using AI where you're essentially just mass producing AI slop content. That is not what I'm telling you to do here. Most of those channels get deleted or removed or demonetized, etc. by YouTube, either right away or even worse, after they've put a bunch of time and effort into the channel, they get removed down the line. So don't do that. Instead, what you should do is use AI to make good content. Now, there are many different ways to do this, all the way from just using AI to help you research stuff to make your videos better, all the way to making 100% AI generated content. So let me give you an example of a channel that is likely very close to being 100% AI generated. And this is a music channel with a twist called Chat Music. Now, this channel creates music using AI software like Suno, but they don't write the words themselves. What they do is they take comments from other videos, they load these comments into AI music software, and then they use those comments as the actual lyrics. So this video, for instance, bro is built like the Snapchat logo, got 4.2 million views. And that isn't even their most popular video. A Sniper's Dream extended full version got 11 million views. Funniest Snow White trailer got 8.9 million views. And there is a bunch of funny / controversial videos on their channel. So just as an example, a Sniper's Dream extended full version made about $15,000. And monthly, this channel is making about $5,000 to $16,000, and they've got over 187 million views. And this is a channel that just started recently. So this is an example of pretty much a 100% AI generated channel. Another channel that in my opinion is pretty close to being 100% AI generated is The Sleepless Historian. So this is a channel that makes very long videos where they talk about history, and it's designed to help people fall asleep. And the content is anywhere between 90 and 100% AI generated. And this channel is also making tens of thousands of dollars a month. Now, I am not telling you that you have to make 100% AI generated content. I'm just using these channels as an example to show you that you can make content that is pretty much 90 to 100% AI generated. But for the vast majority of people out there, they should be utilizing AI to make more content and to make their content better. So there's many different types of AI software that can help you with every single step of the YouTube video making process, all the way from idea generation, coming up with titles, thumbnails, intros, researching and writing the scripts, doing the video editing, uploading and optimizing, etc. And we are on the absolute cutting edge of all of these different things when it comes to AI content creation. And we know the best for every single step of the process, and how much AI you should use really depends on the channel and what your goals are. But you absolutely should be studying AI and using it to make more content and to make better content. Okay, so the next way that small channels are blowing up or making money is by basically turning lemons into lemonade. So an example of this is the Hearing Care channel, and it's run by this guy named Guy. And Guy suffers from tinnitus and has suffered from it for years. And tinnitus is basically constant ringing in the ears that drives you crazy. My dad also suffers from tinnitus that he got when he was a soldier. And basically, Guy searched everywhere for solutions, but didn't find anything extremely useful for his particular case. So he basically decided to document his own journey and share what he learned about tinnitus as he finds ways to manage, treat, and care for it. Now, he's not a doctor or a medical professional. He's just a normal guy testing every solution for himself and reporting what he's found. And he reviews eardrops, supplements, and sound therapies. And no sugarcoating, just real results or failures. And he shows the exact decibel readings on screen. And he records himself using products in real time. And he documents side effects that nobody else talks about. And Guy is actually one of our clients. He started working with us, and he was basically getting zero traction on YouTube. And within his first month of working with us, before he even hit 500 subscribers, he got a $1,500 a month sponsorship. So he got paid to do this before he even monetized himself on YouTube. So there's two lessons here. One, when life gives you lemons, turn it into lemonade. Guy suffers from tinnitus. It's not fun. However, he can enrich other people's lives, and he can make his own life better by treating his tinnitus and making it more manageable, and helping other people either avoid tinnitus in the first place, avoid making their existing tinnitus worse, ears, or treating or managing their tinnitus and making it better. And that's exactly what he's doing, and he's getting paid to do that. Now, in Guy's case, he was around retirement age and he basically just wanted to make a side hustle income, and that's exactly what we helped him do. So the second lesson here is you don't necessarily have to blow up your channel to make a lot of money on YouTube. You can absolutely make side hustle money or full-time income or ridiculous amounts of money even with a smaller channel. So in many cases, the best niches are problems that you had in the past that you were able to overcome or solve, and just simply helping other people that have that problem currently also overcome or solve it. That's it. So the fourth way that people are blowing up on YouTube is being relatable. And one way you can do this is just by posting raw, authentic content. Doesn't have a lot of edits, isn't, a lot of planning that goes into it. And you're talking about real, relatable problems or relatable things that happen in people's lives. So an example of this is Dad Mode and Dark Mode. And he basically talks about the problems that older men are having in American society. And his topics usually revolve around fatherhood, philosophy, and basically just talking about problems in an authentic, vulnerable way that most men are not willing to do. And since then, his growth has been incredibly steady. In the past few months, he's been pulling 100 to 200 subscribers daily after making the switch. And according to ViewStats, he's making $800 to $2.4 thousand a month right now. But ViewStats usually underestimates this. For instance, ViewStats, when my channel was making around $50,000 a month, said that my channel is making around $10,000 to $20,000 a month from AdSense. So I would be willing to bet he's probably making more money than that. And on top of that, he can monetize his channel in many other ways. So if he's properly monetizing his channel, he can make a lot more than that for sure. Likely in the 6-figure per year range. So yeah, just being relatable, talking about things that a lot of people out there suffer from, or a lot of people out there can relate to, even just documenting how bad your job is. An example of that is Ian on YouTube. He documented how terrible his job was working at 7-Eleven and just his daily life, like the messes that he had to clean up and all that kind of stuff, working at 7-Eleven, and his videos absolutely blew up. In just a single month, he got tens of thousands of dollars a month in donations, as well as AdSense money. And now he's got a channel that's making a significant amount of money, literally just documenting him being stuck at a dead-end job past the age of 30. Not my words, his words. So yeah, just being relatable and just sharing the problems you have and just sharing just your normal daily life and kind of being vulnerable and authentic is another way of blowing up on YouTube. And if you're not sure how to do this, or you're not sure what ideas you can talk about, or you're not sure what, things make you unique, then definitely show up to the live training this Tuesday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We will help you to figure those things out. And you can ask me any questions that you have. Now, another way that people are blowing up on YouTube is making shorter videos, but actually making the shortness of the video the value proposition of the video. So let me show you an example. Mark Darwin. He's blown up recently on YouTube and gotten nearly 100,000 subscribers at the time of recording this video. And he did it by making these short videos that actually have the length of the video in the thumbnail and the title itself. So just as an example, these 59 seconds will change your life. And then the thumbnail is I got 59 seconds. Now, it's not just him. There's a lot of people that make videos like 35 years of business advice in 35 minutes and stuff like that. So you don't necessarily have to do 1-minute videos. That's not what I'm saying at all. But making the time of the video itself the value proposition of the video. Because if you're able to give, 35 years of business knowledge in 35 minutes, that's 35 minutes really well spent. That's an extremely valuable 35 minutes. And if he's able to change your life in 59 seconds, that's obviously an extremely valuable 59 seconds. But people are more time conscious than ever. And so actually putting the amount of time it will take you to go through the video in the title and the thumbnail of the video shows that you as a creator are aware of this. And it also signals that the content is likely going to be much more valuable than your average piece of content. So this is another thing that I've seen, another trend that I've seen that a lot of people are using to absolutely crush it on YouTube. So yeah, I've noticed this is a trend. A lot of people are using it to absolutely blow up. So figure out something that you've spent a lot of time doing, or figure out something where you can give a ton of value in a very tiny amount of time, then try to integrate that into your title and your thumbnail. With that being said, attend my live training again, down in the description and the pinned comment below. Check that out. Actually, either way you can attend it. It'll be super valuable for you, whether you're a beginner or advanced. And also check out this video right here where I talk about how I helped one of my clients grow to a 7-figure business.